I'm Lisa Beth Kovetz for Arts in the City. Music clubs in Harlem have a long and lauded history that you can be a part of any night of the week. We took a sample of some, not all, of the best Harlem has to offer for a great night out. It's a weeknight and Harlem is hopping. We're going to start out our evening at Minton's. What can you expect when you come to Minton's?
You can expect enchantment, fantastic music, glorious ambiance, romantic, alive, and we have very good food. In Minton's, we do a concept I call Southern Revival cooking with low country notes. The food is very tasteful, very seasoned and well flavored. Music here at Minton's is fantastic. I'm fortunate, along with my business partner, Richard Parsons, to be the new stewards and caretakers of the home of bebop.
Bebop grew up at Minton's because Henry Minton, the original owner, was the first black delegate to the Musicians Union, and under his protection, professional musicians were able to experiment without fear of being fined by the union for playing without pay. And that tradition of warm welcome continues. I have heard you called a social minister for our time.
I love that. When I opened my first restaurant, it was as if I'd opened a Southern Baptist church for myself, because, it was so celebratory and it was so warm. It was my opportunity to welcome people at my house. Hospitality is everything to me, and if you've got fantastic hospitality and you can couple that with fantastic food and great beverages, you've got a good time.
The music was good, the dinner was great, but we're not ready to go home just yet. A quick walk up Adam Clayton Powell brings you to Paris Blues, one of the real deals in New York City jazz clubs. Along with being a heck of a good time, a night at Paris Blues is a significant part of Harlem history. In 1962, Sam Harvest left Alabama and came to New York City. His brother got him a job tending bar at a little place up in Harlem.
And when the owners got ready to sell it, they sold it to me.
Oh, this is the bar this was your first job?
I actually worked in it, yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. There's always some kind of famous or important person who would come in. I got one of the most famous people in Harlem living right in the block, Wycliffe Gordon. I knew him before he got famous. That's his picture right there on the wall. In other words, when he signed that picture to us here, he wasn't famous. Now he's all the way to Lincoln Center.
I applaud Sam. Paris Blues has been here. It's been a staple on this block for quite some time. And I've seen many people, come and go. And I'll still stop by there every now and then.
Paris Blues has no cover, free food, and if you want to hear up-and-coming jazz stars...
We have the jam session, where you can bring your horn or your guitar and join in. Any morning after the first set, anybody who think they want to play it, they can come in. And it's very good. All of the jazz players and blues players, they all come here.
Of course, if you want to go to one place for the whole night, Red Rooster and Ginny's has got it all under one roof.
The moment you walk into the room, there's this sense of place, this sense of arrival. Thelma Golden at the Studio Museum has been very instrumental in helping Marcus and I put together a visual art program that speaks to Harlem, speaks to the caliber, world-class caliber of artistry that Harlem represents, and really the diversity. So when you layer that with the music, you get that sense of place, that sense of, wow, I'm not just anywhere, I'm in Harlem, and it becomes like nowhere else. The food at Red Rooster and Ginny's really is a celebration of a comfort dining experience that has an elevated touch to it. Marcus really is a master at blending flavors and different tastes from different cultures.
Why is this establishment important in the neighborhood?
We set out to show the world that Harlem is important in every way. Harlem is a contribution to the cultural landscape in this world. And we provide a platform and a showcase to prove that.
This has been Lisa Beth Kovetz for Arts in the City.